And you could combine things too. So like if you wanted to make a class Instagram, instead of just doing Instagram like in general, you could have them create something in Canva that captures a theme about the book and then post it in Instagram and have some sort of conversation. Infographics, I think, was a really good one.
It was
another really good anchor, and again, you have 4. Is to think about different ways where they go out and they research a nonfiction text and connect it to a fiction text.
Okay.
Because that helps them start to learn how to research and how to start making those connections. And so this year you did it through podcasts, right? No.
Vlogging.
It is vlogging. And previous years we've done a podcast around those connections. So you could do lots of different things. So again, you're thinking about what is a skill that I want to make sure that they develop, and then how can I marry that with the literature piece?
Okay, I put that in our disruption book folder. Because a lot of this really is, it asks so much for the kids to design and be creative, and while I don't have a confident pulse on your kids, like my kids have been so beaten down with school that to do something like this, like to help them like reimagine something, like took a lot of my time and energy. Not in a bad way. Like, I mean, you know, it was all well worth efforts, but I mean, they were just so scared to take any type of risk to be able to do this and see what they could come up with. And to me, like, yeah, well, and I'm thinking of, like, you'll see the logos that are there, you know, that the kids designed.
What is it called?
It's called 2019 Awareness Campaign.
Oh, there it is. I didn't see it before, but I refreshed, and I didn't. There we go.
Like, even that design kind of came into play in their logos. Like, I had to really think through their logos, and I had to kind of, it was just, they were doing things like in drawing, you know, they weren't like thinking about themselves as like professionals. And I think there's a mindset in that too that can start with your anchors. You know what I did have though, this was kind of interesting, and maybe I contribute this to the vlogging. I had quite a few videos this year, like PSA videos, and that has not been the case over the couple of years. And they were really good too. I mean, for 8th grade quality, they were good. They were good, you know, like, I need to throw those in our folder because I think that you haven't seen them yet, but the disconnect, I will safely say, with my students is that when they do a PSA video and you're doing like something on injustice or like representation, like we don't have it, like they only have what they can use, right? So it looks off when you see something like this, but at least you got to give them credit for at least attempting to like promote a message of some sort, right? Using the resources that they have, and, you know. The other thing that we did this year too that you might want to think about that made a really big difference in our campaign, I think, and I credit this all to my student teacher, is that we made mission statements this year. We've never done that before. So to know, like, that was one thing that he noticed while he was kind of charged with some of that preliminary work of like looking at the different ad council campaigns, was that a lot of them have this mission statements. And so that led their website, that was kind of the drive of, you know, but does your media connect back to your mission statements? Yeah. That was something that I would definitely do again. And I think will play a good role in like their white part stuff that they're doing this next semester is, what is your mission? Like, what do you want to do? And to know that they've drafted a mission statement already, you know, like obtains goals and like makes them focused and goes on that way.
I love even the basic coming up with a name, trying to conceptualize all that you're doing in this one or two words. It's great.
But I mean, even that like was very challenging in many ways because they want to study on social media. Like, no, that's not a campaigning. That's not how we name campaign. That's not how we do it. Like, let's take the school out of you. This is not an essay title. Let's go again.
Can I make it?
So in many ways, it's like me with a big stick again, again, again. So then those soft skills come into play, right? Like perseverance and.
Where's the metallic? And then Dad pulled out the kit that was metallic. Dad, that was
So what I feel, at least from thinking about when Sarah started this way back in the day, that you're probably going to, I mean, having the whole picture is important and seeing, where you're headed, but I'm guessing you're going to kind of want to approach it in two parts, just like with the kids, right? So what is it I'm really doing? I mean, I need to think ahead so I get my anchors right, but what is it I'm doing now in this half? And then how do I help facilitate the second half? So I wouldn't get too overwhelmed with the nuts and bolts of the second half yet until you really get that first half down and even just have started, and then as long as you have a basic direction.
And you know that first half, like that's just what you've done. Those are natural things we do as language arts teachers. Like you've got that. The anchors are only gonna just sweeten that deal more. I mean, I just see kids that make so many more connections, the more opportunities they have a chance to play with the content.
I feel good about it.
Yay!
I already felt good from the moment you told me about it, but seeing it all progress is it's just affirming. Good. What I already knew. Thank you guys for spending so much time.